Hey, yo, we're reviewing another Truth Is video. That's the guy. This channel, I'll put his link in the description. We're reviewing the viral 6767 meme. Look, I know it's probably cringe coming from a 30-plus-year-old man. I'm at the age where I had to literally look up where that's coming from. Trends coming out these days, I can't keep up. I don't know where they originate, where they start, because it usually starts somewhere in high school or something. And I don't know. I usually find out months later. But yeah, let's go over it. Is it demonic? This is what this video is about.
This was the exact moment 6'7" became the most viral trend of 2025. Kids everywhere can't stop saying it, while the parents have no idea what it means or where it originated from. Even South Park made an entire episode about the 6'7" craze.
I'm 6'7". 6'7".
6'7" got so big that the term somehow literally became 2025's word of the year, even though it's a number. But what does 6'7" even mean?
It's 2025 word of the year, even though it's a number. Stuff like this generally makes me angry, y'all. I get annoyed at stuff like this.
If you ask a kid, they will tell you it means nothing at all, just brain rot. They believe it's just a meaningless phrase that became viral. But is this really the case? Does 6'7" have no meaning and is just an innocent fun trend for the kids? What most people don't know is that the origins of 6'7" aren't as innocent as they may seem. In fact, when you find out where 6'7"
Oh, that looks demonic.
came from, who actually created it, and what it actually represents, you will be asking yourself how the phrase managed to become so popular with kids when it's connected to something so dark. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode,
So this guy basically classifies himself as a Christian conspiracy theorist. The truth is, I've been watching his videos for a couple years now, and yeah, I kind of stay up to date with the conspiracy theories from this guy a lot.
We'll be talking about Skrilla, the demon behind the 6'7" craze. Let's get right into it. If you have been on the internet lately or have a young child, chances are you have seen the 6'7" trend in action. For those who don't know what I am referring to, good for you, as you dodged a major brain rot bullet. But the way the 6'7" trend works is simply like this. A person happens to say 6 or 7 in a sentence, then a child spawns out of nowhere and randomly screams 6'7" while shuffling both hands, all while bursting into laughter.
About to say, what number do you think I'm gonna say?
6'7".
This simple and seemingly meaningless trend has completely taken over, with kids all over the country screaming 6'7", unable to stop. It was all
I generally don't get it, guys. I don't get the appeal. Maybe I'm just that old. Maybe because I'm unk status, I just don't understand the humor in it. Like, what about 7'8"? What about 4'5"? Why 6'7", and why is it such a laughing matter? 6'7", like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm just on, I guess.
over TikTok, the media, TV shows, and most importantly, all over elementary and middle schools. And it even made it to my very home. My son came home from school one day and was randomly saying 6'7". I looked at him and had no idea what he was talking about. My wife had to tell me it was just some random thing kids were saying nowadays. She didn't know what it meant. My son didn't know what it meant. And I for sure had no idea what it meant. For some reason though, the 6'7" trend just kept growing, and I became curious and wanted to know where it came from. So I started digging into what I thought was possibly the dumbest thing I ever looked into. But what I found quickly changed my view on this entire situation, as 6'7" went from just a silly kids trend to something rather dark. To understand what 6'7" is and what it actually represents, we have to trace it back to its origins. Now, the 6'7" meme first started at the top of the year in the online basketball social media world on TikTok. It was used to reference the player LaMelo Ball, who is 6 feet 7 inches tall. For a while, the 6'7" meme was literally referring to LaMelo, and unless you were in the basketball world, you knew nothing about it. It wasn't until March of 2025 that the 6'7" craze started to really take over. The 6'7" trend officially took off after this video went completely viral on social media. The video showed a kid in a basketball game scoring a basketball before the camera moved to the crowd, where this kid is seen screaming 6'7" while shuffling his hands. After this kid became the 6'7" kid and was an instant viral sensation. Just like that, the biggest meme of 2025 was created. And
The 6'7" kid.
the funny thing is, no one even knows what it means. As the 6'7" craze became bigger and bigger, the kid in the viral video revealed that 6'7" was in reference to a lyric of a rap song called Doot Doot. The song Doot Doot came out in 2024 and was created by the Philly rapper Skrilla. In the chorus of his song, he raps this line that birthed the 6'7" trend. Shooter stay strap, I don't need mine. Bro put belt right to they behind. The way that switch Burt, I know he dying. 6'7", I just bipped right on the highway. This line in a rap song about drilling the ops is what led to all the kids screaming 6'7". Well, this is already out enough. When you start looking into who Skrilla is and what 6'7" represents, things go from innocent trend to rather dark and disturbing quickly. Skrilla has been asked multiple times during interviews what 6'7" means, but Skrilla knows 6'7" has become mainstream and popular with Gen Alpha kids, so if he associates it with something negative, it will turn this silly trend into something people don't want to be associated with, which would lead to him losing all the attention he is receiving from the kids right now. So when he's asked about 6'7", he tells people it's just a random word he said in the song, but this isn't true. The truth is 6'7" actually represents an infamous Philly gang called YSN from the 6700 block of Philly, a really brutal gang with plenty of deaths and destruction attached to it.
Let people know where you from. Like, I mean, what part of the city you from? Let's start right there.
6-7, like you hear 6-7, that's my block. Like I'm from Southwest, I'm from 67 from Elmwood, all around there. That's my neck of the woods and all that.
Bail you out. All right. The 6-7, I know you said that's your block in your neighborhood and all that shit. We see Skrilla walk, like he got that shit. Worldwide, every shit talked about Lamar Barr.
Shout out to Skrilla.
He was like, Lamar Barr was rapping that shit like that. But I hear you too, like, shit, Shelly. That's how Skrilla say that. Y'all ain't family this shit. So like, what that? Like,
but all the Skrilla, like
you influence him?
Everybody, like that's my man. Like, we went song for song. He gave me a verse. I want him a verse right now. I want Skrilla a verse right now. I'm gonna get that done soon. But Skrilla a verse or whatever. But he been saying 6-7. Like he got a song with G Herbo saying that shit. When he was saying it, he made a video like the song. I was gonna hop on that joint and all that. He said he was gonna put me on and all that. But I was out Egypt. I'm out Egypt buying a house. You feel me? Like I'm out Egypt buying a house. I ain't gonna
pop it, man.
The gang is so ruthless that it is rumored that members of the gang have a hit on their heads because they allegedly took out an innocent kid.
You know, these are definitely not guys that you want to be at war with, all right? So apparently 6-7 or 6700 block, as they're referred to, YSN, they're apparently at war with another set called the ODA or the 7400 block. And word around town, apparently the war between these groups has gotten so bad that there is a $45,000 bounty on the heads of any YSN member due to the fact that YSN killed an innocent person as get back for YSN Diaz. And they're saying Chucky 67th actually ended up losing his life due to a price being on his head. Okay, I'm going to tell you more about that in a minute. But this guy YSN Diaz, okay, he's somebody that lost his life in a very brutal incident. And, you know, I'm about to tell you, man, it's actually really, really messed up what's going on behind the scenes with this YSN, the 6-7 gang.
Literally, people have died because of the beef this 6-7 gang had with others. The gang is known for screaming 6-7 as their signature catchphrase like everyone is doing right now. Skrilla, in fact, confirms the lyric 6-7 is connected to this gang during an interview, claiming 6-7 refers to his shooters.
That's where my young boy's from. You ever heard of Duty Baby? Duty Baby. Hey, how's he doing? Yeah, you ain't probably heard of him. He upcoming artist. That's where all like my little young boys from. Like that's where all my little Cashapp from. Okay.
I just want to say I'm pretty glad that rap is not the most popular art form anymore because it's at its lowest point in popularity since 1990. It's drastically been decreasing since about 2020 as the most popular form of music, and now they're struggling to get on the top Billboard charts. I'm not sure exactly why, like what's replacing exactly. Maybe it's pop. Taylor Swift, she's basically her own genre. I don't know exactly what's replacing rap, and if it's even more sinister than rap. I can't see how it would be more sinister than rap because the lyrics in most mainstream rap is just diabolical, promoting so much wickedness. So that's a good thing, but it's still popular enough for kids to be in that culture. I mean, it's still popular. No denying it's still popular. It's just not the most popular form or genre anymore as it used to be. It used to be so hot. I'll say the hottest probably in the 2010s. The 2000s and the 2010s is when rap was just the most popular. But ever since 2020 started, it's just like going downhill.
Now, kids are running around screaming the gang's catchphrase like it's funny, not knowing what it really means or what it's connected to. It's like the Naughty Bop all over again. The Naughty Bop was a similar TikTok dance trend. This dance became viral out of nowhere a few years back, and it was everywhere after a drill rapper made a song and a dance dissing a rival gang member who was taken out brutally in a gang fight. Everyone was doing this dance, even the teachers in school, without them knowing it was directly referencing the brutal death of a young kid. When the public found out the truth about the trend, it quickly died, as no one wanted to mock a kid's death with a dance. Now, the fact that 6-7 is connected to an infamous Philly gang is already dark enough. But when you start looking into who Skrilla is, things get quite sinister. Skrilla is a Philly drill rapper who raps about death, drugs, and destruction. An absolute horrible influence for the kids, and that's to put it lightly. But this isn't even the darkest thing about him. If you watch one of Skrilla's music videos, alongside of the glamorization of the drug and street life, you will also find really dark, almost demonic imagery all over them. Some of his videos look like he's literally doing some sort of dark ritual in the video itself. In his music video called Word from Mosun, he starts the video in what could only be explained as a dark demonic possession ritual, as he sat at a table with candles lit all around him. As the camera pans to him, you start to see his eyes turn fully black, indicating he's becoming possessed. In another part of
Yeah, I believe that's how people's eyes can look when they're demonically possessed, just fully black.
the video, he shows his eyes rolling back into the back of his head, showing imagery to clearly indicate he is possessed. This music video looks rather dark and demonic. I could only imagine what kids think after finding out Skrilla is responsible for the 6-7 meme, typing his name on the YouTube search bar and stumbling upon this video, clicking on it only to be scarred for life after seeing Demon Skrilla. Now let's go back to the imagery in the video. There is actually a reason he is using all this dark demonic imagery. It's not just for shock value. This imagery actually ties back to the religious beliefs Skrilla practices. See, according to Skrilla, he is actually deep into Santeria, which is an old African religion that originated in Cuba. The religion is considered to be a part of the occult-based religions. Santeria often involves practices considered hidden or secret, heavily focused on magic and a blend of African spiritualism and Catholicism. Now, while many people who practice Santeria claim it is an evil, there is a very real dark side to the religion. I grew up in the Bronx, and on my block there was a Santeria store. One of my friend's mother actually practiced Santeria, and my friend used to get stuff from that store for her all the time. My friend actually told me about his mom doing Santeria spells on his father to make sure he stayed locked up, which he did for as long as I knew my friend. So So while some people believe Santeria is used for good, it is also clearly used for bad. What Skrilla seems to be using it for is clearly evil. Everything about Skrilla is themed around evil, death, and destruction. His music is completely rooted in evil and darkness. You can clearly see that by just watching his videos. Click on his video, and you can literally feel the dark energy resonating from it. This is because these songs are actually rooted in Santeria magic. His song, Word from Osun, is about becoming possessed by the god he worships named Osun, with Osun literally speaking through him. This is why he named the song Words from Osun, and shows himself demonically possessed, as Osun possesses him and speaks through him in the song. In fact, the sample used for the song is an actual Santeria prayer. The prayer loops repeatedly in the background, giving the song a spacey dark tone. This isn't a song. It's a Santeria ritual dedicated to Osun. Skrilla is deep into the dark side of Santeria. He admits this himself. During an interview with No Jumper, he told the Satanist Adam22 that his beliefs are real, telling Adam that he routinely sacrifices goats and chickens to the Santeria Santos, even bringing up a photo he posted online of a goat he had sacrificed to the Santos.
You mentioned your religion. What religion exactly do you represent?
I'm a Santo. I do Palo. I'm a Santo.
What's that mean exactly?
Like, all that sacrificing goats and all that, that's not just for like, that's real life. You
sacrificed a goat?
You seen that, bro. That's real life, bro. Really? I sacrifice goats, chickens, mice.
Dang, they just admitted this stuff just straight up like that. They're just admitting it. Sacrifice goats, chickens, and mice. Blood magic. And I mean, they might not admit the worst because I believe they also sacrifice little ones too. Can't say the word, but just young ones, young people.
Like, I do for certain though. Like, I'm not allowed to explain it how you want me to explain it. I think how you want me to explain it, but yeah.
Well, I can do my research. That's interesting.
It ain't even gonna, you're not even gonna find it like
hard
that.
to Google?
You could Google it, but it ain't gonna explain. It's like it's you could try to do your research though, and let me know what you find out though, bro.
As you can see, Skrilla is deeply involved in the dark side of Santeria. In another interview, he talks about using Santeria spells on his enemies, bringing up specific spells that are known to bring harm to those he aims them to.
You could put you could put bad spirits on people too. Like you could put a person's name and like their birthday inside the. You could put them inside the agun pot, and like you basically sending agun like metal, like they could get shot, stabbed, something could happen to them.
So it would be something in metal that would kill them. Like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's different ways you could do things. But like you can actually put somebody's name in your shoe and keep it like, or in the bottom of your sock or in your shoe, like bad happened to him. Like
You can clearly see Skrilla has no issues admitting he is using Santeria to cause evil, the evil that seems to be behind his music industry success. See, Skrilla.
This stuff is real, y'all. A lot of people think it's just fake fairy tale movies. This witchcraft and sorcery stuff is actually real. People are literally involved in this stuff, admitting it in interviews. So every time I go to sleep, I pray against any witchcraft and sorcery that is being, thrown on me, because since I'm a public figure, even though I'm not that big, people still watch me, and best believe people who are worshiping Satan and who work for Satan know who I am. So I pray against that witchcraft, that God would protect me from that, because, I believe I've been attacked multiple times by witches and warlocks already, even though I'm not even famous yet.
Has signed a major record deal and is on his way to becoming a big star, all off the hype of the 6'7" craze and help from his Santeria Santos, of course. Skrilla openly admits that his record deal was gifted to him by the Santos he worships. See, Skrilla did a video hood tour with the YouTuber Brendan Buckingham, and during a part of the video, Skrilla takes him to a family member of his who does Santeria. Skrilla then tells Brandon that he got his record deal because of the Santeria Santos he made an offering to.
Yo, I'm about to take y'all in my Godfather crib so he can show y'all about my religion. Yeah.
Let's hear it. Yeah, hey, nice to meet you, brother. I would love to learn about the religion and the background of everything.
Sure, no problem. Follow me. Starts for Delegua, which is the path opener, Ogun, Ochosi, Shango, Aigayu, Ochun, Yemaya, Oya, San Lázaro, and Obatala. This is Delegua, the path opener. This is the person who you can talk to when everything is going down and you feel like you're stuck between a room where there's no way out. You speak to Delegua, you do things with Delegua. There's Ogun.
Right there's Ogun.
This one is Ochosi. He's the hunter of the religion. That one is Chango, the Lord of Thunder, Lightning. This is Ochun, Odudua.
Just to further our understanding, how much does these figures mean to you guys?
Well, to me, they mean the world. They mean everything to me.
You just get it and you gotta actually take care of everything and do the stuff that you're supposed to do. Yeah, before I signed my deal, that's what I asked for. And we was sitting in here before I even did it, the day before I did it. 2 days before I did it, and then I made my decision what I asked for, and then I got what I asked for.
So you really feel like you were blessed by higher powers to be signed and all that?
I know, for sure.
Facts.
As you can see, Skrilla even attributes his music industry success to these santos he is performing sacrifices to. You can see that whatever evil he is channeling is taking over his soul. The more viral he becomes, the more demonic he looks. Now he's running around with this creepy mask that is likely connected to the religion he is practicing. This is where 6-7 comes from, tied to evil in both the physical realm and the spiritual realm. The term 6-7 represents a gang that is connected to death and destruction, with the person who made the phrase into a song being deep into dark magic and pushing evil. Both sides of evil, the physical realm and the spiritual realm. Somehow, this ended up taking over the kids. I don't think it was by coincidence either. Skrilla said he owes his success to the santos he's worshipping. These evil spirits use Skrilla as a vessel to spread evil to children all over the world. This is how spiritual evil works. It always goes after the most vulnerable and easy to influence. When these kids learn about 6-7 and go on the search to find out what it means, they end up finding Skrilla. And
This is why Satan has invaded the music industry, because it gets the kids. Very influential music. Satan uses music a lot to influence people, and specifically younger generation, because they're the most easily manipulated. Growing, developing minds, easier to manipulate. You get them while they're young. That's what Satan loves to do. He loves to attack children. He's wicked, doesn't play fair. This is why he promotes baby deletion. This is why he promotes all the wickedness that's happening to children. All of it is instituted from Satan and trickles down, and humans enact the evil on the earth.
And Skrilla introduces them to this dark demonic world. Now Skrilla is everywhere, and the kids can't stop saying his phrase. Now you finally know where 6-7 comes from. While it seems like an innocent...
And guess who runs the music industry? The record labels, runs it all? The Chosenites. The Chosenites. Yeah. The juice boxes. Yeah.
little trend. The reality is, it's connected to something quite dark. Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching, and now...
Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Interesting video. May the Lord keep you, may he bless you, may he shine his face upon you always and give you peace. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, amen.